Ah!
Mac, are you sure about this?
We spent 3 days draining the Archangel of its blood. I refuse to believe it was all for nothing. Inject me again!
All right. Here goes. Mac, are you still with me, buddy?
Up the dosage. I need more!
Listen, Mac, you're already not looking so good.
Do it! Where am I? What is this place?
Injecting yourself with Archangel blood isn't necromancy enough for you.
You know that it's not. I don't think you truly understand my position. After what I've done, there isn't a single nation that won't have my head. Armies from all over the world will try to stop me. Who's to say they aren't on the move as we speak?
Archangel blood won't give you power.
No, it won't. At least not yet. But I know you will.
Me?
I think it's high time for the Demonomicon to return to the physical world.
You would trap me in your mortal world again.
You will be how I claim my new territory, demon. I don't need more power from you. I just need you.
You will regret this. Mark my words, Macaro.
Did you get it?
Got it. Here, go. Take the book deep into Hilt Country. Its corruption will awaken the Scourge and establish our dominance in Scimitarria. Your birthplace is a treasure trove of knowledge, Guardian. If I can tap into its energy, I could snap my fingers, and the world would be mine. But my method is far from perfect, and self-experimentation may cause me to lose what little sanity I have left. You wouldn't want to see what happens then. So I'll ask you again. Tell me how to harness your blood, or I will dismantle your pet, piece by piece. Don't test me. You don't want to know what I'm capable of. I told you once that I was a detective. I specialized in memory magic. I can dig through your mind, make you forget things, or force you to relive your most painful memories. Is that something you want, Guardian? The living have no use for your blood? What is that supposed to mean? If you wanted me to simply get to torturing you, just say that next time! Darling, what are you doing here? I'm sort of in the middle of something, sweetheart. Is something wrong? What am I doing? I'm working, darling. Why? Darling, I told you, even if the Guardian did agree, would that really be the truth? It could be a lie. The Guardian could simply be trying to escape. I have to stay on my guard at all times now, darling. So if you'll excuse me, I must get back to... All right, you want to talk? Let's go somewhere else then. This isn't the right place for such conversations. Enjoy your respite, Guardian. It won't last long enough. Darling, what's the matter? You're clearly upset, just tell me. You don't want to do this anymore. What do you mean? You're scared? Of what? The people coming for us? Have they said things to you? Me? Why are you scared of me? Oh, darling, I'm not going to hurt you. I wouldn't even dream of it. Why would you think that? You're worried I'm hurting myself. With the blood, you mean? I'm fine, darling. Trust me. The pain from the blood is sharp and surprisingly exhausting. But I am fine. You need not concern yourself with me. You want me to stop? All right. If you say so, darling. I will not experiment on myself anymore. I'm reluctant to do so with so many enemies all around me, but I trust your judgment. Why am I torturing the Guardian? Oh, darling, I really wish you hadn't seen that. I know how you feel about torture. I have to, darling. The whole world is after me. They're after you too. If I don't take every advantage, every opportunity to... Yes, I know, I said I wouldn't torture anyone, but this is the Guardian. Oh, all right, fine. Yes, that sounds worse. But we are at war. The Guardian attacked us, and now this is no longer about your brother. She Khan. You would make this my fault. How was I supposed to know the Guardian would come for us? So what would you have me do? Release the Titan's body? Maybe the Guardian will forgive us. If I release the Guardian, we'll be killed. If not by the Guardian's hand, then by one of the Guardian's many powerful allies. You'd still rather I didn't resort to torture. I'm sorry, darling. But I can't do that. What happened to the man you fell in love with? Are you really asking me that? I was imprisoned for over 3 years, stripped of all humane magic. My dignity, my sanity. You know why I'm doing this. I don't understand why you're upset. This is all for you. It's always been for you. You're a kind and beautiful soul who was taken advantage of without a second thought. You are a means to an end this whole world perpetuates. So I'm fighting back. You will not be used as a tool and forced to hide away any longer. What do you mean you're not worth all of it? Darling, you are worth much more than anything this putrid world can dish out. And if you don't see that, it's my job to show you by putting you at the top, where you belong, where you deserve to be. The only good thing this world ever had. My tool. Darling, I'm not using you. How could you think that? I love you. No, I'm not putting you on a pedestal either. Where are you going? Darling, come back. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. You just need some air. Then you'll come back and we can...
Isn't this what you wanted? You agreed to be a part of this!
Why is this my fault now? Don't you understand what we've been through? Don't you think I want to return to the way things were? We can't have that anymore! This is
your fault. This is all your fault, Guardian. If you hadn't come after me, I'm going to make you suffer for this. I don't know if you can die, but I'm going to make you wish you could.
Wait. The living have no use for your blood. The living? But what about the dead? Frank!
Frank ready!
Fetch me the body of Shima Han. I have an idea. Those two seem to have a pretty nice relationship, don't they? Both show concern for the other's well-being. Kind of reminds me of us. Makaro even sounds like me, doesn't he? Your friend Zed does as well. Although, I must admit, Zed has a lot more guts than I did. We had a lot more going for us, though, didn't we? Friends in high places, enemies in higher places. Our lives were always filled with excitement, even when we didn't want to. Even after I told you I was the Anarchist, we traveled. We went across the world. Yes, we were looking for answers, but that didn't stop me from taking you dancing, did it? And even when you were homesick, I made sure to bring some work with me so we'd never forget who we were. And now here you are, doing everything you can to forget me. You can't even look at me, can you? Why? Why won't you look at me? Baby? Do you hate me? I understand if you do. I made you grieve. You watched me transform into a monster.
This monster.
I lost myself to it. I always knew it was a matter of time. You did too. And yet, you did everything you could to try and save me from myself. But I couldn't stand the pain you were going through. I had to end it. I wanted to end our suffering. You're right. It wasn't my decision alone to make. I didn't think about the consequences it would have. I just wanted you to be free of me, and yet here I am, a memory, haunting the recesses of your mind. I guess this is all my fault, isn't it? So much for that idea. Add it to the list of bad ideas I've had. You couldn't see me before, though, could you? Why can you see me now? Something to do with this prison, perhaps. If so, then maybe we can turn this into a good thing. It's been a while since we've talked, and there's a few things I've always wanted to ask you, too. Like what? Oh, we're on speaking terms again, are we? Well, I have had this that I wanted to ask you. Did you give up your life, because I gave up on mine? You became a star captain because of the grief of losing me, right? You're sure you didn't hate me? I won't hold it against you if you do. You don't? Okay. Do you miss me? No response, huh? Still trying to hide it, I see. Well, maybe I have to be a bit more, assertive. What was the last thing I said to you? When your mighty archangel stabbed me through the chest. Oh, wait, look. I still have the gash it made. Look. Wow, you remembered it perfectly. Do you remember my words before I died? Yeah, yes you do. I know you do. How? Because I am you, silly. I'm not actually here. I mean, you even remembered the wound in my chest. Go on. What did I say to you? Baby. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not fighting anymore. I'm just using some magic to keep myself from dying. I'm running out, though. Vein is too thin up here. No, don't save me. The magic of the Anarchist is barely keeping me alive. If you save me now, the Anarchist will live. I need to die. I wanted to see you one last time. Love your new look, by the way. It suits you. No, I get it. You're not the same person you used to be. Huh? Not the same person I married anymore. I'm glad you could spare yourself the grief this foolish man gave you. Thank you for everything, baby. Wow. You can see the whole world from up here. Maybe making Crete Mountain wasn't the worst thing I did. They're such children, aren't they? All those people down there. They have no idea what we've been through. I'd argue it's for the best. When I was the Anarchist, I saw things. A vision of our world changing. A growing strength found within all who inhabit our world. With time, they shall grow. The infants shall mature, and our world will bloom for hundreds of years. They will be scared without guidance. You are their guardian now. You must give them something to strive for. Show them what they can become. The world is our child, shaped by our struggle. I'm not asking you to rule the world or solve all their problems. I'm simply asking you to guide them. Make sure they don't destroy themselves. Make sure the Anarchist in all of us never returns. If they do, I don't think I'll ever see you again. What do you think I meant by that? I'll never see you again. Maybe I was referring to your afterlife, whenever that might be, right? You couldn't keep your promise, though, could you? Oh, yes, of course. You protected our kind from threats that would try to invade our world, yes. But, you never went down there, did you? To see the children. The ones you were protecting. To see if a new Anarchist had arisen. You regret that. I mean, they wouldn't have listened anyway. They were at your feet, worshipping you without question. They refused to listen to reason. Could you have made them see you're just one person? Convinced them that the Anarchist could rise again if anyone would listen? Is it possible? It doesn't matter now, I guess. What's done is done. But, you keep thinking about it, don't you? You're thinking you let me down. And now you have people like Makaro who are far from grateful to you. You don't think he'll become the next Anarchist, do you? If he does, he'd be immeasurably more powerful than I was. A necromancer infused with the blood of an archangel? Is there a way for you to stop him with that? Oh, I think he's coming back. I guess you'll find out soon. I think you ought to know, I was ready to come back in here and rip your mind to shreds, Guardian. But I think you've given me just the information I needed. So before I begin my next experiment, I want to thank you. And I want to congratulate you. After all, I am using your blood, your unholy DNA, to create a new generation of undead. Immortal, unbreakable, bloodthirsty. But most importantly, sane. Congratulations, Guardian. We're going to make a baby.
All of the Franks are eternal and one. Sorry.